our section, we're on the civil side of things, so we don't file criminal charges, and our findings will not be against any particular individuals. So the findings will be against the agency, and if we have findings and if we end up doing something like entering a consent decree, it will be about the agency and making systematic reforms to the agency and not about any particular individual. Now, having said that, if in the course of our investigation, we identify conduct by individuals associated with the agency that we believe rises to the level of criminal activity, we can and will make referrals to our criminal section. But that's the section that would bring criminal charges against individuals, and that's separate from the work that we're doing. This is the first investigation of a state police agency that the Department of Justice has done in about 20 years.
I practice civil rights litigation, and I have for 32 years in the state. So my question is kind of twofold to you. I've represented victims of the state police, including employees, including people who used to sit on the state police commission. Do you have power of subpoena, or are you relying on them to give you public records? That's number one. Because even with subpoenas, I'm here to tell you, you're not going to get everything. It'll either be destroyed, it'll be eliminated, or they'll say you're outside the document retention period. Or they'll play games where they'll give you 50,000 emails in a dump, and you may need to. The second question I have is, are you also looking at the organization, the State Police Commission, that is supposed to be policing the state police, and what has gone on or is going on within that entity?
So the answer to the first question is the easier one. And the answer is no, we do not have subpoena authority. Congress has not, the statute that authorizes us to conduct these investigations does not give us the power of the subpoena. So
I mean, even the legislature with the Ronald Green situation discovered that they had, there had been either tampering or taking over those recordings. That situation I don't think is uncommon. And if there's not a subpoena power, I mean, it's going to be difficult to enforce. That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah, and I hear that concern. And I will say we have been doing these investigations since Congress gave us the authority in 1994, and we've done them all over the country, and we've done them very successfully against agencies that are cooperative, and we've done them very successfully against agencies that are not cooperative. So, as an example, Sheriff Joe Arpaio in Arizona, we did an investigation into his sheriff's office. We found a pattern of practice. He disagreed and refused to negotiate with us, and we sued him. We went to federal court. That doesn't happen very often. I said that there were three sort of outcomes. The fourth outcome is that we end up going to court, and we won that case. It is more challenging because we don't have subpoena power, but we have a lot of other tools, and we have a lot of experience with both cooperative and uncooperative agencies. The second question was about the Louisiana State Police Commission, and I don't have a good answer for you on that tonight. I have to kind of go back and look at how all the org charts go. But in general, we are looking at the entire agency, and so but any relief that we get would be against the state police itself. But that's not to say that we won't look at sort of other outside entities that interact and contribute to any problems that are happening within the agency. Yes, ma'am.